Hello, my fellow YouTubers. Um, I'm back for another Larry's review. Um, Today's Monday, 1:36 p.m. Alright, what I'm reviewing today is My Little Pony Friendships Magic Season 7, Episode 24. Uncommon Bond. Um, well, it's about Starlight Glimmer and Sunburst. I think his name is Sunburst. Yeah, Sunburst. And um, in this episode, Sunburst visits Ponyville to visit Starlight, and in the beginning of the episode, Starlight is so excited to see Sunburst. She's literally like dancing around. So what's this?
Excuse me, when does the noon train from the Crystal Empire arrive? Noon? Right. Sorry. I'm just a little excited because my friend Sunburst is coming.
A little.
Oh,
I don't see a lot. Alright. Now let's move it up here. Alright. And also in this episode, Sunburst also posed a rarity, which I think is pretty funny. What I mean by him pulling a rarity, he packed a lot of luggage, just like Rarity does. And when I was watching this episode last Saturday, I was like, Rarity, can we borrow Spike? Spike needs to carry some luggage. And what I mean by luggage, he needs to carry all of it. So, yeah, so the reason that Sunburst came here, came to Ponyville is to hang out with Starlight Glimmer. And also one thing that Starlight Glimmer did not know what was the other reason. The other reason was he wanted to go antiquing, and apparently Ponyville is like a hot spot for that. So yeah, it's kind of like an antique central. Has a bunch of old stuff. So here we go.
whoa. How long are you sitting?
And he also posed a Twilight too.
Reading to the train. Same old Sunburst. It's gonna be so great spending time together, just like old times. You and me doing the stuff we like, games, magic, antiquing. What? Antiquing.
Alright, then you saw Starlight's face. When she was saying what they were going to do together, and after Sunburst said antiquing, she was like, what? She was like, what? You do antiquing? She was like, well, I didn't know that. And yeah.
You know I like antiquing. You do?
Yeah, and he was like, you know I like antiquing. She's like, you do? Okay. Alright. Let's skip here to the dilemma. Let's get the dilemma right here. Okay. Oh. Whoop. I accidentally clicked the mute button. Okay. Alright. and then now he's like going crazy about bricks. When Sunburst was going crazy about bricks, I was kind of like, is he into building things like art and stuff? Because if that's the case, I could definitely get behind that because well, I really love building materials and construction, so I could tell which brick is old and which brick is not, and which brick is like cracked and which one's not, and you know I know a lot of things about bricks. So yeah. Um,
Clears.
so here
This must have magical
there's the
properties.
thing.
Oh, that's cool. How do you Sunburst?
Oh,
I'm so glad you're
Twilight, get out of here.
in the antique
This is
in
this is Starlight and Sunburst's time.
your visit. Though I'm glad you're in the antique store too.
Yeah, so Twilight tells Sunburst that she's really glad that he and Starlight is in the antique store too, because usually Twilight's like all by herself, which is not a surprise. I mean, see, I hate that when the computer does that. Okay, so as I was saying, yeah, the reason, so yeah, so she was like very happy that she was not the only one in the antique store because she does like because Spike is usually doing his own things that time. So yeah.
I'm usually the only one.
That's crazy. Who doesn't like antiquing, right?
Starlight doesn't. Okay, so let's just get you here. All right, and also during this dilemma, Starlight starts to feel left out. Not only left out, but she also gets very jealous too. I mean, like Starlight starts to get jealous because her friends have more in common than her and Sunburst. Her friends and Sunburst have more in common than her and Sunburst. That's what I meant to say. So yeah, so that's what's making Starlight frustrated. And here, I'll show you. And you see that Starlight does not look amused. She looks a little let down because she feels like she's like the third wheel in this. So yeah, which I totally understand how that feels because sometimes when I go out with my friends, I'm usually the third wheel sometimes. So like so I basically know how Starlight's feeling. So now let's get to the other part of the dilemma. Okay. Alright. And then Starlight brings out a game. I think it's called Dragon Quest. I think. I think that's what it's called, Dragon Quest. So here we go. There's the volcano with the rolling ball, and then Twilight's gonna go nuts. In 3, 2, 1. There you go. Twilight gone nuts. Which I think is funny. Okay. Yeah. They were like bonding a little bit until we get to here. This is what actually made made Starlight very upset. Alright, let's get to here.
That's so far.
Are you kidding? I mean, first antiquing, and then spending time with Twilight?
Oh.
And see, and now she's starting to
I
feel
mean, I know she's a
upset because
fun to just
because
Well, she is the princess of.
because Sunburst was originally coming to visit Starlight, not Twilight, and Starlight wanted to have time with Starburst, so that way they could catch up and stuff. Well, apparently she wanted to hang out, but she couldn't because because Sunburst was having too much fun with Twilight and not Starlight, which made her a little bit uneasy. All right, let's get to okay. Okay, let's get to the Trixie.
Privacy of the orchard to practice new feats of amazement.
Alright, so what else made Starlight upset was about Sunburst hanging out with Trixie instead of, Starlight. So, here we go. Then here's this with the Tame Quick. Okay.
The unicorn. Escape! Whip and
Okay. That's not the part. Hold on, let me get to this part. Okay. Alright. So what's making Starlight even more upset is that she's knowing that her and Starburst don't have a lot in common. So
well, if I could do magic like that,
here we go.
a slew of new tricks at my disposal.
I always liked close-up magic.
There you
because
go.
I know I could do it if I just practiced enough.
And then now Starlight's the third wheel again because again he's hanging out with her friend and not her. So it's making her upset. So all right, where's the mouse? Okay, all right. Now here's the thing that will pull. Now here's the part when Starlight comes with a scheme that actually makes everything go down south. So here we go.
Really interesting, but I want to work on something a little more.
Okay. There's the magic spell thing that makes her go to her own home. Their past home. And then they were all excited. So this is what got me though. This making them young again. And you seen Starburst's face. Yeah, so Starlight wanted to make them young again, so that way, because she thinks it will be much easier when they were both young. But Starlight needs to learn that time goes by, and plus, trust me, I don't think Sunburst wants to go through puberty again. I know I wouldn't. So he's like, if you look at his face, he's like, but I don't want to go through puberty again. I don't want to just wait until I get my cutie mark again. I want to stay in the life that I am right now. I don't want to relive it. So that's what made him uneasy as well. And then and then this is where Starlight snaps. Then Starburst starts to get like a little bit uneasy because his friend is like hurt and he doesn't hurt, so he doesn't know what to do until we get to the last part of it. This was Sunburst's scheme. This was Sunburst's scheme. He finally found a way that Starlight and him could spend time together, but without being foes again. So, yeah. So, yeah. So, and then there you go. So now they finally having fun and stuff, and now every pony is happy now. So what everyone learned, what Starburst learned was, well, when you're going to see a friend, it's nice to meet their friends too, but make sure when you're seeing the friend you're seeing, make sure you give them more attention than just their friends, because you're not there to see them. You're there to see your best friend, not their friends. So yeah. So yeah, and they finally figured out their dilemma about their past and about trying to find something to about something they have in common. So yeah. So what I liked about this episode, everything. I mean the story part of it was great. I mean, I loved it. I loved the way how at the beginning she was very excited, and then she started feeling mellow because she felt the third wheel. And just like again, because I feel the same way how she feels. I sometimes feel like a third wheel too sometimes, and so yeah. Apparently, I could relate with her in this episode. So, what I don't like about the episode was Starlight turning her and Sunburst back into their full state. I mean, no one or pony wants to go back like that. I mean, no one wants to go through puberty again. I mean, reliving their life. I know some old people want to do it, but when you're like just in the middle of your life, I don't think you want to start over again. Trust me. So yeah. So this was my review for episode 24. I hope you like it. If you do, put a like. Please comment, and also please subscribe. And I have another announcement to make. To some gamers out there. Wednesday, I'm going to be making a new review video on Wednesday. It's going to be Call of Duty versus Battlefield. So I hope you'll be enjoying that video as well. But after I post that video, I hope you like it. So yeah. Well, this is Larry, and I'm out.